Hey guys, welcome back to the English Gentleman Game with me, Roscoe. Here's my first actual commentary on Grid 2. Just a quick note, you'll see I'm down on the bottom right hand corner. It's because I'm the second to lowest level, if you will, on this grid, starting lineup, whatever. The higher your level is, the further the back you are. So the guy at the back is on, I think he's level 24. It's fucking mind boggles that the game's only been out a week and a bit. And I'm level 8, I think, at this time. So I'm near the front, which isn't actually... I'm normally in the middle of the pack these days, but this particular playlist thing I was on last night, there was quite a few higher up guys. Now, I do think it's good that the sort of less experienced drivers are given a chance by being put at the front. The downside is the guys at the back tend to have the better cars, so are immediately, certainly in the first couple of corners, up your arse straight away, fucking knocking you out of the way and whatever else. But I'd rather be at the front than at the back, I suppose. There you go. It's my McLaren Mercedes SLR 722 GT. It's not specced up at this point. I did, after this race, go and spend a few quid on it, doing all the suspension and stuff. But I have to say, I think I did alright in this race. I do. The one thing I need, by the way, if you do, like me, have the Brands Hatch or McLaren pack or whatever it's called, and you've got the choice between, I don't know what that guy stopped for, the choice between the 722 GT and the M412CFR, whatever it's called, pick this one. For some reason, I find the actual McLaren, as opposed to this SLR, quite a handful, to be honest, and it's not that much faster, if any faster at all, in a straight line. This car, in my humble opinion, is much easier to handle as far as these things go. I mean, the speeds that these get to are fucking outrageous. Top tip, really fucking anchor up for that corner. I mean, I think I hit that corner every single time on the way around. I fucked up there. For some reason, this guy in the green car, Jesus Murphy, he's actually helped me out a couple of times. He stopped me spinning on that previous bit, and coming up, he also helps me out as well. I should have won this race. It was only my own fuck-ups that, ended up in, made me not win it in the end. But it was at least reassuring that I really fucked that up, and that guy managed to wedge himself right between me and the barrier there, so I didn't actually lose that much speed, and he ended up getting shafted a bit, really. Yeah, it's only my own errors that caused me not to win this. It wasn't, I've been getting a bit frustrated coming fucking 10th and 9th a lot recently, but it was reassuring to get into a race and actually know that, assuming I don't get fucked over at the beginning, which happens a lot to me, unfortunately, especially as I'm beginning at the front of the fucking grid going into the first corner, you're nearly always guaranteed to get someone nudging you out of the way. And the cars, for some reason, aren't very heavy in this. It doesn't take much to knock them offline. But I mean, that sort of mistake I just did there, crashing into that wall, it cost me seconds and it scrubbed speed off, and I did it again there, fucking hit that one, then I hit the other wall. It's this sort of shit. I thought, once I can eliminate that from my driving, I should be doing a bit better. That's why I prefer races when I'm in that Golf, because it's four-wheel drive, so the Golf is great. Four-wheel drive does make a difference on this. But anyway, what else did I want to mention? There's the flashback technique, whatever you want to call it. It's quite good in the single player. You go back quite a long way. In this one, it just kind of wafts you back 50 feet. Now, it's good for me because there's been, certainly on the, if you watch the live commentary I did, there was a couple of places where I ended up, barrel rolling through the air and all sorts of shit. And I think I didn't bother flashing back later on in the race because it wasn't going to affect my finishing position. And again, fucking smack the wall there. There's the sort of shit I need to cut down on. But anyway, it puts you back 50 feet. Sometimes it's worth it, but I do tend to find, personally, that my opponents seem to benefit from it more than me. They must press it earlier than I do for some reason. That's a much better way of getting around that corner. Apart from smacking into that, obviously, twice. Bouncing off both balls like a pinball. Yeah, it doesn't seem to benefit me in terms of helping me keep position in the race, as a rule. It saves me time, don't get me wrong. Rather than bouncing through the air and being put back on the track and all this crap, I get back on the track quicker, but I don't tend to actually keep my position or benefit at all from doing it. I mean, that I got fucking spun around there, so I've done it there, and I still fucking come off both bastard walls. Anyway, overall I think it's good. The cutting corner rule is a bit draconian. There's been occasions where I've, cut out fucking half a lap and not been told off, and other times I get a couple of wheels on with a little red, just over the red and white lines, and I'm getting me fucking my speed cut, which is annoying. See, that's not my fault. That guy fucking loses it right in front of me, and what am I supposed to do? I do wish they could. The other thing I wanted to mention, the griefing system, if you will. When you notice people have exclamation marks above their, or next to their name, which is above their car when they're playing online, it's usually green, yellow, orange or red. I'm presuming it's down to the fact you've not bashed into anyone. But what I wish Codemasters were able to do is tell the difference between when you're braking and you hit a car and when you're actually accelerating and hitting a car. Because I think, you know, sometimes you get penalised for hitting a car even if you're braking, you're trying to get out of the way. That's smart ass trying to drive backwards then, trying to run into me. But there you go, I finished 5th. Wasn't my best race of the night, but it was one of the more enjoyable. So I just wanted to bring up a few points there about the Grid 2 multiplayer, and just so you know, I don't want it to sound overly negative, but I am really enjoying it. I think I'm up to level 9 now. I spent 109 RAM last night on the McLaren, so if you want to add me, guys, well, I'll put my PSN thing in the description. But there you can see it from me, like Ross_O_S_S_7_7. You know, on PSN. It's Ross77, no underscores on RacingNet if you want to add me as a friend on there. And have a good weekend, guys. Take it easy, and I'll catch up with you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.